Now at 6, this is Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
Good evening and thanks for joining us for the Fox 61 News at 6. I'm Brent Harden.
And I'm Sarah Sanchez. A nice day across the state. We're taking a live look at Hartford. Showers will be moving in, though, and there's the potential for it to impact our morning commute. Chief
Meteorologist Rachel Frank joining us now, timing it all out for us. So, Rach, what's happening?
Yeah, it looks like a wet morning drive tomorrow for sure, but for now we're holding on to drier weather. That being said, there are a couple spotty showers out there, but these showers will become more numerous later tonight and eventually more widespread too. Right now, though, there is a shower moving through Avon. It's getting closer to Hartford as we speak. Litchfield also seeing a brief shower, but check this out, this swirl of downpours and even some thunderstorms. This is pivoting to the south of us, and some of it will end up clipping us as we head through the evening tonight. So showers developing, especially after the news at 10 and 11. That's when they become a bit more numerous. We'll have rain come down overnight. Some of it could be heavy at times, and that'll continue into your Thursday morning. So in terms of impact, we're not expecting big flooding issues, but we are talking about a wet drive, maybe some puddles out there on your way off to work and school. Right now, we're looking at temperatures that are in the 70s for most of the state, and looking at the future radar, again, notice as we head through the evening, especially after 10 and 11, we'll see more of those showers developing, and it is looking like this right around daybreak tomorrow. So taking a look at your planner, morning rain, a drier afternoon, clouds slowly clearing for some sunshine, and we're looking at highs in the upper 60s to right around 70 degrees. Beyond that, things are looking real nice heading closer to the weekend. Your full forecast coming up.
Thank you, Rachel. Well, this dog is recovering tonight at a veterinary hospital in North Haven. The dog's owner is accused of abusing him in a now viral video. Tonight, we're hearing from the woman who took that video that helped police make an arrest. Fox 61's Julie LeBlanc has the story.
This is the neighborhood where that now viral video was taken, allegedly showing the dog Enzo being abused. We're about to show you some of that video, and we want to warn our viewers, it can be disturbing for some. It is for a lot of the neighbors who live here, and they hope it's something they never see again.
Good boy.
This is Enzo, a 1-year-old, 132-pound Cane Corso.
Can you get up? Come on, let's go. Well-mannered dog. Enzo speaks for himself without saying a lot of words.
The big teddy bear is under the loving care of Animal Control Officer Owen Little and the folks here at Central Hospital for Veterinary Medicine in North Haven.
You want more? Okay. Okay.
A new temporary home after this viral video surfaced, taken on Memorial Day near Dodge Ave in East Haven. The woman behind the camera says she saw Enzo walking with his owner when he was hit with his leash and kicked to the ground.
I've owned dogs, and I know that it wasn't a vicious jump towards the owner. I know he wanted to play, so the fact that he kicked him for that, like, animals are so helpless.
The woman, who wishes to remain anonymous, sent the video to Animal Control.
I had the phone for proof, and that's probably the third or fourth time that I've seen it, and it's repetitive, so just enough is enough.
Another person saw the same thing, making a separate call to police.
If he's acting like that with his dog on a walk in broad daylight, you know, somebody's got to know him. Something else is happening behind closed doors.
On Tuesday, officers visited the owner's home, arresting and charging 69-year-old Salvatore Fallo with 2 counts of animal cruelty and 1 count of failure to license.
This would have never happened if not that person stepped up and said, I'm going to go put myself out there.
A person encouraged by the actions of police and hoping for a happy home for Enzo.
The fact that something was done about it, and animal control and the police worked quickly to catch him, it's like tears of, like happiness. You're still kind of upset for the dog. You're just hoping he goes into a good home and finds love.
Now, officers tell us Enzo has no visible injuries or broken bones, but he'll stay at the veterinary hospital for now to treat other medical conditions and make sure they're not missing anything. Then he'll be transferred back into the possession of East Haven Animal Control as this all plays out in court. His owner is expected to be in court on June 6. We are in East Haven. Julia LeBlanc, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
Hi, Julia, thanks. Hartford police arrested a man they say shot and killed 2 teenagers earlier this month. James Cheney is accused of killing 19-year-old Levante Brown and 16-year-old Aiden Davis on Hendrickson Avenue on May 4th. Cheney was taken into custody by the U.S. Marshal Fugitive Task Force and then transported to Hartford police. No word yet on what led up to the shooting. Cheney is being held on $1 million bond. And Hartford police also made an arrest in a man's death from last summer. Police say Brian Jones shot and killed Angel Martinez on Lime Street back on August 14th. U.S. Marshals helped track him down and arrested him today. Jones is being held on $800,000 bond.
2 people are still in the hospital recovering from a shooting in Waterbury. It happened on Mitchell Avenue last night. Police say 4 men between the ages of 19 and 25 were hurt. 2 of the victims have already been released from the hospital, but the other 2 are still being treated. We're told one of them has life-threatening injuries. Police believe the shooting started during a fight. No word on any suspects or arrests.
Well, new tonight, an independent art college with close ties to the now defunct Stone Academy is in the spotlight for questionable business practices.
Payer College of Art in Bridgeport is accepting new student applications despite not having any faculty to teach them. Fox 61's Matt Karen dug into the details.
Located within the University of Bridgeport's campus, Payer College is a for-profit art and design school with more than 100 students. Students who, as of right now, have no one to teach them. The bold headline on the Payer College website says now accepting applications. What they don't tell you is currently no one is employed to teach.
If you are still taking in students, you are still taking their money, and you know you have no teachers, that is definitely unethical.
Unethical? Perhaps. But illegal? No. According to the Connecticut Office of Higher Education, the fact that there is currently no faculty under contract is not in itself improper. Payer College is owned by Joe Bierbaum, the disgraced former Stone Academy CEO, now the subject of a state lawsuit that alleges he scammed students out of their tuition money.
I see it basically repeating itself all over again.
Justin Cullifer is one of those students. He has some advice for current and prospective Payer College students.
Get your transcripts and withdraw. Payer is not the only art school in the state of Connecticut. Look elsewhere. Go to the community colleges, go to the universities, go to an institution that's going to have your education over their profits.
Documents obtained by Fox 61 show Payer College is being sold and Bierbaum is stepping down.
Joseph Bierbaum should not be allowed to practice business in the state of Connecticut.
Bierbaum announced the appointment of Dr. Darren Hancock as the new CEO. Hancock, a former University of Phoenix executive, the largest for-profit school in the U.S., which was fined nearly $10 million in 2004 for breaking the law.
I don't think that people who are in government should be continuing to run their offices if they are not investigating these people.
In addition to having no faculty, Payer College was put on a warning list by the Accrediting Commission of Career School and Colleges, or ACCSC, for not being in compliance with accreditation standards. Payer College must now respond to these allegations and show it's meeting its requirements. We reached out to Payer College for a comment. They took my information, but nobody got back to me. The Office of Higher Education told me they anticipate the new owners will hire new faculty before the fall, but said if they don't, they will, quote, take action to protect the students. Reporting in Bridgeport, Matt Karen, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
All right, Matt, thank you. Yale University has named its first permanent female university president. Maury D. McInnes will be coming from Stony Brook University in New York, where she is currently the president. She is known for boosting donations, prestige, and raising the school's profile. McInnes's new position comes at a time when colleges are navigating last year's Supreme Court decision to ban race-conscious admissions, as well as expected turmoil stemming from pro-Palestine protests.
President Joe Biden's coming to Connecticut next week. This is video of his last visit to Connecticut when he stopped at the University of Hartford last summer. The president will hold an exclusive fundraising reception in Greenwich on Monday. Several local leaders are expected to attend, including the governor and lieutenant governor.
Well, the first day of jury deliberations are done in former President Donald Trump's criminal hush money trial.
Court stopped for the day, but before they went home, jurors asked to reread some testimony.
Fox's Connor Hansen has more from outside the Manhattan courthouse.
The jury has been instructed on how exactly they'll decide if the former president broke the law. They're now deliberating and will take as long as they need to reach a decision. Jurors are already asking the judge questions about key testimony from witnesses like Michael Cohen and David Pecker about meetings inside Trump Tower. After listening to more than a month of witness testimony and a marathon session Tuesday of closing arguments, a jury of 12 will determine Donald Trump's fate.
Mother Teresa could not beat these charges. These charges are rigged. The whole thing is rigged.
Prosecutors allege he was part of a business scheme to cover up hush money payments made to adult film star Stormy Daniels to silence her claims of an affair before the 2016 election.
I think that the prosecutors really failed up until closing argument to explain to the jury what the actual crime here was and introduce the evidence they needed to prove it.
The jury must be unanimous for any guilty verdict, whether it's all 34 felony charges or just some. As they deliberate, the 7 men and 5 women can ask follow-up questions on handwritten notes. Trump denies any wrongdoing, but if found guilty, could always appeal.
I think the far likelier outcome in the event of a conviction is either a sentence of probation, potentially home confinement.
If the jury finds Trump guilty, it will be up to Judge Juan Merchan alone to decide on a sentence. It could also end in an acquittal, of course, or a hung jury if all the jurors can't agree. In New York, Connor Hansen, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.